5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot the alliteration.
The eagle has landed. The horse is in the barn. The chicken is in the pot.
Hello, and welcome to the worst movie ever made, an experiment, the movie podcast designed with one thing in mind: to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Hoffman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci. Hey, how are you? Why are we doing blank check?
Okay, so the reason is because you're familiar with Disney Plus, like this streaming platform that just a few years ago cost $6.99 ad free, but now costs like over $20. You know that one?
I know that one, yeah.
They have this thing. So Disney's evil because like they invented copyright law after stealing a bunch of folklore. And they're like, copyright law dictates that you have 75 years,
70
roughly.
years, yeah.
You have a whole lifetime to capitalize on your property before it reverts to public domain. And then their stuff started getting to that point, and like, we're going to change the rule because we want to keep this intellectual property for ourselves. Now, the other thing that Disney does is they like showing things that they have deemed inappropriate, and they like having the disclaimer because having their cake and eating it too. They're going, this is morally reprehensible, but it's part of history. So 18 episodes of the Muppet Show have disclaimers saying like they're a reflection of the culture at the time. The Simpsons episode where Michael Jackson is like, or this fat white guy thinks he's Michael Jackson. It's not on Disney Plus because of those controversies. And it's like blank check from 1993. What year is this? 93. So 94. There's no disclaimer.
No.
There's a woman FBI agent who becomes romantically entangled with an 11-year-old boy, and they kiss and they dance around in a fountain all wet and stuff. Yeah. And they have private conversations in the back of limousines. No disclaimer.
Right. I'm glad, you know, I don't like it when you take the material like right out of my mouth to steal my thunder usually, but dude, I'm glad you're saying it because I want from like the front cover to the back cover to be about the pedophile situation in this fucking movie. But continue.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm not doing great because this is like the hypocrisy of Disney is like, this is a Disney production. This is Walt Disney Pictures. And they have the gall to be like, oh, this thing that was made in the 70s by this guy who did so much for children. We had to put a disclaimer on it so no one thinks we're a big bad, but hey, pedophilia. Oh, but I guess they run the fucking world now, don't they? So
yeah, that's true. They do.
Yeah.
So I guess they make that call. So are you ready to do the alliteration, or do you?
Yeah.
You need a second? You want me to?
No, I got it. I got it. It's a short one. Short and sweet.
All right, let's do it.
Explanation. Here we go.
In this segment, we're here to give you a clear and concise picture of what the plot for this movie actually is. You need a good example? I've got one for you. Here.
Holy shit. This whole attack is just a big diversion to get those tripods to the data centers. And those tripods are just Trojan horses to get those little bugs into the servers. To get to the data.
Get to the data.
See?
Right.
Preston presses penis on a pedophile, pinching pennies and pushing on pussy.
Okay. Not only is that disgusting and I love it, but mine is nearly an alliteration as well. It's a summary, and I won't do that every week, but I just felt the need to this time. So, Wifey had an idea for podcasts going forward.
Okay.
You know, it's like categories, I think, is the game where the dice has like different letters on it.
Yes, and you had to like name 6 things and like write them down. Yeah.
What if we roll the die every week that determines the next week's alliteration?
Like the letter?
Letter, yeah.
Yeah,
that would be fun. That would be a fun challenge.
So next week, dude, you need we need like a 26. So we need like a Dungeons and Dragons D20 and then a regular 6 dice, and then you throw them both, and whatever they add up to is like the number of the letter of the.
I love it. Or we just say, "Hey, Chat GPT, give me a random number." Random letter.
There might just be a wheel online, like a website.
There probably
wheel,
is. Letter wheel. Like, I'm sure there is. Yeah,
and it goes like ding. And, all right, cool. I'm down
like
for that.
Steven Seagal when he goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. because he's out of air. All right, well, so here's my summary of the movie.
Okay.
Kid wants money. Woman wants kid. Kid schemes to part a prisoner from his pilfered pennies. Both pursue boy. Both plot to part parents from their prosperous progeny. Will Preston prevail?
It's because of the P for Preston.
Yeah,
that's why we both did the
yeah.
P.
We both went for it. Yeah,
We
but it
both-
works, you know. So next week we can like roll the die, and then we have to.
Oh, and then we both have. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
cool.
Yeah. All right.
Let's throw it to the worst YouTube comment.
Oh, this is all right.
Really?
I brought in a few. This is the worst comment on YouTube, and it will most certainly make you not come. Should I brought in 4, but I think there's one, and I think the one by itself is funnier. So
Okay, shoot.
this movie reminds me of simpler times where both my parents were still alive and life was so carefree. I miss those days. And and this was posted 3 months ago.
This person posts on just about everything from 1994 before both of his parents were tragically killed in 95.
It's Maniac McGee after the trolley accident. Just trying to like find his parents. But like, could you imagine like of all the thoughts you could have about a movie?
Yeah, right.
And that movie specifically.
We got to check Glass House again to see if the same person commented on like that's what happened to my parents. Yeah.
I'm putting a note in the script to remind myself after Glass. I don't even know what fucking video that was.
Well, even if you don't know which one that is, where could they find it?
You can find our Glass House episode at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. It's the one with this one. Oh no, I don't have it anymore. Glass House, White Ferrari, Live for New Year's Eve. Anywho, sloppy steaks. Anywho,
Sloppy steaks.
You want to get into the production? So I actually don't know what you're going to bring in here. I think
you don't.
I mean, there's problems. But like, it's shot okay. It's a kids movie from '93. Like I didn't go into this expecting like anything great.
Okay.
All right. There you go. What?
Okay. Go ahead.
This is where we talk about the production of the movie, and it usually sounds something like this.
Oh my God.
That's terrible. All right.
So I've got like the header and then the subheader. How's that?
I like it.
Apex predator in the kiddie pool.
Okay, go on.
Shady Shay's FBI negotiations with a 12-year-old on dating timeline. All right, like I said, from cover to cover on this one, we're just covering it. The craziest fuck up in this movie, no doubt, is that they decided to have an unlimited money kid montage movie, which could have been so fun, take a very serious grooming turn.
Yeah.
And it's extremely uncomfortable, and I don't know why they did it, but the fact that he is interested in her isn't surprising, because at that age, I would have been, I would have been after it. But.
Finish your thoughts about this, and I have a really good counterpoint that actually, it's not like it bolsters what you're saying, but like it's kind of a counterpoint.
Okay, so I guess the counterpoint would be that this kid, so they start the movie with this kid just getting shit on from every direction, but what they don't show you is him getting shit on by girls. So they shouldn't be doing the counter with him going from getting denied by females to getting interest from a super hot bank teller. You know what I mean? But she's really hot. She's a horrible actress, though.
Yeah. But I'd stick it between her boobs.
Well, yeah, of course, but
Big with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
he's a kid. He grows up into a man's body. He falls in love with an adult woman who doesn't know he's a kid. He finally comes clean and admits it. And they do have like a kiss, but it was like, oh, we had this thing, but now we can't have it. Like it's like a peck on the cheek, goodbye.
Yeah.
Tasteful.
Not hard to watch though.
It's the same kind of thing as this, but like this is like, I know I'm a grown woman. I know you're a little boy. And
and then and then they're like they in the back of the limo. You don't see anything, but you just hear. How did you know that was coming?
Oh, we've been doing it all season. It's just like a
I
spidey sense now. Like my neck tingles, and then I start.
But no, it's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. You will see the scene. I'm pretty sure I clipped it, but they are negotiating as to how long Preston has to wait before he can date Shay. He's like 11 or 12.
But when it's Kid Rock talking about consent laws, it's creepy, you know?
Yeah, right. But when Disney does it, it's totally
they're like,
acceptable.
oh, wait, so like if it's the third full moon on your 16th birthday and we're in Arkansas, then we can do anal and handsies. But you got to be 18 in Connecticut for that.
Right. Which is why I live in Connecticut.
Yes.
All right, let's throw it to plot bounders.
All right.
You might ask why Chris and Rob are so good at this.
They're a hybrid organism, biological and cyber.
We are the plot bounders.
I just got to listen to that album. I haven't.
Yeah, but I feel like there's not a whole lot of great material in there.
No, it's like they write the breakdowns and they write the songs around the breakdowns because they're just doing it so they can play shows with breakdowns. But like
that's what As the Silence Fades did too.
But the breakdowns. So it's like it's on one hand the breakdowns, on the other hand the breakdowns. You know?
Yeah, true. Yeah. All right, you got me there. You ever heard that song though? That's like, won't you be my bride? No, you won't. Yeah. You be my bride. It's really, really awful.
So fucking over it.
So fucking over. If you're not my friend, I will punch you in your head. Yeah. It's pretty bad. Anyway, old school Disney to open up with the. You probably couldn't hear that because I always clip out, but like, it's like woo. And that, like, I remembered that, and I was like, "Oh, fuck!"
And a little star that flies over the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, before they show like the castle in the round, like they do now. Yeah, they used to have just the print castle with the shooting star going over top and a little whistle, and it was nice. It was short and sweet. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the movie. Escaped prisoner runs into an abandoned factory. In the rain, of course, to check a trapdoor to see if the briefcase he left behind on a previous take is still there. And it is. So we see him rip it open with, so what do you call that thing? The thing that like shoots fire out of it, like
a blowtorch.
Yeah. He like opens it up with a blowtorch, and he takes the briefcase out. He opens it up. There's $1 million in there. Yeah, you just know it. Like it's one of those '90s rules. Like the briefcase has either $1 million in it or it's empty. It's just always one.
Or it's like falling down. It's like Michael Douglas is like half-eaten peanut butter sandwich in an apple that just rolls out.
But he's just carrying it with him the whole movie. Preston, a young man in a family of boys, is accused of or accosted by his older brothers as he pleads with his father for solitude. You see, his brothers have their own rooms, but they're using his to run their business, which, by the way, in my opinion, is total fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Which leads us to our first clip since the opener. And this is Love a Woman.
I work with enough entrepreneurs to let you know they're all pieces of shit. Anywho.
Does Damien and Ralph have their own room?
Preston, they need the space for their business.
My space?
Well, young man, in this family industry gets rewarded. See, while you're in here playing, your brothers are hard at work.
Yeah, kissing butt for money.
Well, you know the golden rule. Who has the gold makes the rules.
You know, one of these days you'll have a job. When I was your age, I had my own business, cleaning wheels. I was pulling down $100 a week polishing cars.
You used to say 75.
Well, you gotta think big, Preston. I was telling this thing before. You got that? Surprise.
Whoa, check it out.
Yeah, it's for your business. Me and Spare at the office. Stay me in. The speakers are out in the hall.
How's it work?
Well, it imitates human intelligence, like you guys.
Hey, Preston, maybe you could teach your brothers how to use it.
Not possible.
Well, don't worry, boys. Software in here will teach you how to do everything but make love to a woman.
Now I know what program to get your father for Christmas.
Oops.
So he's cheap, so he's cheap. He's a horrible dad, and I didn't catch that on the first watch. But the mom thinks he's like not even good.
A bad lover. Yeah. The computer will teach you everything except for how to fuck your lady. And then the mom's like, I need to get him. Still working on that one.
Haven't been flipped over and penetrated like that in years. Not since before the boys.
Yeah, there's this new guy Macintosh in town. And anyway.
Mr. Macintosh. Okay.
So I also have immediately following this, I had an abuser that we just have to play right here. So let's hit that first one.
But to face. But to face.
Who said?
Is that from
that right there?
Dream? But to face.
That's just a bunch of lawyers cheering. Preston makes the computer say something about his brothers, which we just heard, and one holds him while the other one punches him really hard in the arm, which didn't look hard at all. And they say, "Don't rub it, be a man." You know.
Yeah.
Now we're off to Funland. Fun for everyone with Preston, whose father gave him $6.
Yeah, and it's like a cup of water is like $9.50 at those places.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Also, another key point that I would be amiss to leave out is the tin of money that the guy stole from him. So he would have had more money to spend at the park had he wanted to bring his life savings or whatever. But the Hand and Foot Boys, that's the name of their business, the two brothers, steal all of his money. So he shows up there with the $6 his dad gave him. Mm-hmm. And it's not a great situation because Butch, the local boy whose birthday it is, total douche, by the way, is throwing the party. Preston is nary enough to afford a soda, never mind roller coasters. So thanks, Dick Bad Dad. Preston gets a blank check from Grandma later on for his birthday coming up. That Dad fills out for Preston because it's signed by is it signed by Grandma? I don't know. He gets I think so, but then I felt like I saw the dad sign it. So, but anyway, it's an $11 check. It's blank. Dad says, "How much did you get last year?" Preston says $1,000. Yeah. And he's like, "You got 10." And then Preston says, "What about inflation?" Because he's smart and we need to know he's smart, tech savvy, financier. And Dad says, "Okay, 11." So he fills out the check for $11 with the signature on there.
Imagine that plot this year where you're like, "How much did you get last year? $10. Well, we got to adjust for inflation. Oh, it's $36 now." Because that's how much eggs cost.
Eggs are about the only fucking thing I can afford. I've been eating so many of them lately.
Yeah, bananas. Oh, you don't like bananas. Yeah, we had a discussion. We had an off-air discussion. Chris doesn't like bananas. They smell like BO apparently. And like my wife Stacy agrees with you. So it's like the cilantro and soap thing. Like some people probably doesn't have that like enzyme on their tongue that like just doesn't, it's not pleasant for them.
Sweat fruit.
Yeah, sweat fruit.
So Preston plugs into his computer the $11 total, saying, "Hey, if I put a 3.45% interest on this, how long would it take to get to $1 million?" Computer spits back 342,506 years. Yeah. Which, by the way, is off by a magnitude of 1,000. It would take much less time than that. But who's counting?
Kids aren't busting out the advocates to fact check this one.
No. Yeah. Remember, it mimics human intelligence.
Yeah.
Like his brothers, but it's not actual mathematician, this computer. Yeah. Preston is now determined to get $1 million because that's the figure he thought up. And that's the figure that Carl, the ex-prisoner, has.
Yeah.
So we see the stars aligning already. At this same time, that criminal from the beginning is at Preston's local bank to launder his briefcase full of cash. He confronts the sniveling weasel bank manager, Quickly Biederman, to do this for him. And this is something that we got to watch. So this clip is maybe a little preemptive, but it's called Juice.
And it's really only like $750K after taxes.
Yeah, for real.
These bills are more consecutive. They trace these in a minute.
That's right. That's what you're coming out, buddy. I want new bills. We're back in the S&L business, Peterman.
Money laundering is very difficult these days, Cole.
You still do it, though, don't you? That's a good-looking family right there.
You're not going to hurt them, are you?
Hate to have to.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I'll send my guy in tomorrow with a check for $1 million. Yep, tomorrow, just like the old days. You give him the cash, unmarked, send him on his way.
Whom should I expect?
Whom should you expect? His name is Juice.
Juice?
He'll be here in exactly 24 hours. Let's call it 1 o'clock. Come on. Walk me out. Show a little respect.
24 hours to turn those consecutive bills
into non-consecutive ones. So you just like
where did you steal them from? The Mint?
Yeah, right. It's like because if you're stealing from something that's already been in circulation for a while, they're going to be non-consecutive, right? You're talking about like the serial number on the bills, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
when they talk about non-consecutive. Yeah. All right. I never actually asked that, and I just now confirmed it. Thank you.
Well, I mean that's what I think is the case. That's how I took it. But
all right.
I've heard a little talk about cash in my day. Not that I have any, but
it's a serial number. The ones like in the lower left corner.
Right. So concentric just means that it's like 19061, 19062, 19063.
Yeah. So
each one of the million bills is 1 million numbers in a row.
Yeah, but like here's the thing: you're not spending it all at once. So I was like, if you had like a stack of those and you just like spent 100 here and like 20, like who's gonna fucking know? I don't get it.
And where do you if you're Biederman, where do you go where you're like, hey, I have 1 million concentric bills, but I need non-concentric. Like who's like, okay, I will do a fair trade dollar to dollar for illegal money with my real money.
I guess technically he could just go into the vault because he's a manager with like a fake mustache or two, and then it's like
and just like mix it all up.
Spend 19,000 hours just like
yeah, right. That's the thing. He's got 24.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he slept. From what I can tell,
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll leave. That's a diatribe that we need not further pursue. Preston heads into the bank with his $11 check to start an account. Here's where the pedo grooming starts from the bank teller. Not kidding. Just wait. You will see. We promise. Butch, the fucking shithead kid from before, steals Preston's check on the way out after Preston gets turned away because $11 says hot clerk. Not enough to start an account. You need 200. Preston. Butch grabs the check. Here comes a bice shake. Preston's like, give me that $11. And Butch is like, I'm way out ahead of you. And it just so happens that Preston's bike gives up on him right behind villain Carl as he's leaving the bank. Here's one more crucial detail. On his way out, Biederman caught up with him with temporary checks that he can write while he doesn't have his $1 million, so he can go get a pizza or whatever. So, bing, bang, boom. We got Preston under the car. We've got bad guy writing now a check. And he's pressing Preston, saying, hey, buddy, how much for the bike? And Preston's like, I don't know. I didn't fucking buy it. And then he's like, well, you got to have a number. And then he sees the cops are coming, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't fill it in. So second blank check in the movie. But because he watched his dad fill in the first one, he figured, I can fill in this one.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway. So say you're in a parking lot, you see a bad guy run over a kid, and like everybody comes around to make sure the kid's okay. The kid's okay, but the bike's all fucked up, and the bad guy has been accused of drinking vodka. Cops are coming around the corner. How do you let that guy just drive away? Because everybody who was gathering in the parking lot, cops included, just let the guy who ran the bike over peel out.
That's a good point. They had
Don't think
resources
that's
to get
happening.
him.
I think cops are like are probably pulling him over at this point.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I would say that. Yeah, especially if they saw him like trying to bribe the kid, because like the cops would just be like, "Hey, you could if we pull you over, you could bribe us with a blank
Right?
check."
Yeah, exactly. You
And
can
it's like
hand us a blank check.
even if our intent is not noble, like we still have something to gain from apprehending you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's try something. Let's back up a little bit and watch a clip of this all happen, what I've just described, in our clip called Backup Cash.
Wait, if the price is decent.
Get out of here. He's perfectly all right. Aren't you? Aren't you?
Yes.
Good. Get that thing out from underneath my car.
What about my bike?
Kid, was I the one who parked there?
Bird, are you all right?
He's fine. It was just a little accident. He's okay.
I think this guy's been drinking vodka.
I have not been drinking. I don't drink at all. Seriously. Kid, talk to me. How much you want for the bike?
$1,000.
I'm not talking to you. Bye, kid. Go on, walk away. What do you want, kid? Name a figure. We'll discuss it.
Hear the siren? That little
Just to your dad. We'll know what to do with it. I get to go.
He hits another kid on a bike. He's just like, not again.
Fuck. Okay, so Preston goes home. He does not give his dad this check to fill out. He decides to use the computer program to do that, and he makes it print out for $1 million with Carl's signature on it. And yeah, I gotta say, it looks pretty legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Does a
mean,
good job.
but then you watch, what's that, Catch Me If You Can? What's the one with Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks? Is that Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah, that's Catch Me If You Can. That's pretty
It's
good.
just like the amount of guardrails these checks have. He's like, oh, the ink's actually got like a microchip in it. And if every other, and like this kid just brings it in, they just start wailing on it because it's so obviously a forge. Oh, that'd be such a better movie.
Yeah, when they just like cut his hand off.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. So he heads into the bank. Oh, excuse me. With this $1 million check, hoping to cash it. And he doesn't get Shay the hottie, the groomer this time. He gets some really stern-looking older lady. Meant to put the pressure on Preston. See if he buckles. But she sends him back to Biederman in his office. And Biederman does this whole check on him, like, hey, I see the signature from Carl. Are you thirsty? You want some juice? Close up on his mouth. It's like super uncomfortable. I kind of wanted to clip it.
It's like the Sandlot, the whole like forever.
Yes, it is that. Yeah. Zoom in on the mouth. Juice. Preston says, no thanks, I'm not thirsty. And I guess Biederman is like, okay, that's enough. I see the signature. It's $1 million cash.
Yeah.
Gonna fork it over. Which, you know what?
I don't think he's that dumb. I don't think he's the dumbass in this situation.
He's not.
No, because like
he came in at 1:00, like a few minutes before 1.
Yeah, he
He's
came
got
in, like,
a check
close to the right
signed
time
from the
guy.
Yeah.
They know
for the
that
exact amount.
They know that the heat's on him, and like sending a kid is a good decoy. Like it all adds up pretty well. It's like they make him up to be
Empty
like this bumbling
backpack.
idiot. Yeah, it's such a bumbling idiot, but it's like I probably would have done the same thing. It's like, all right, well, the 4 boxes I was looking to be checked were checked off, so it's not my fucking money.
Yeah, exactly. So he says, okay, gives him $1 million. Same time, the real Juice shows up to see Biederman. Goes to the same crazy looking old lady. And she's like, hey, you better go see Biederman, the second $1 million check to cash, which is funny that Carl decides to send Juice in with a check same way he accidentally sent Preston in.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean? No, not really. Also, I didn't like that first shot. Preston sent a check through an 11:8 format and somehow got the print exactly on the fucking check. where it should be, like that would never happen either. Anyway, race against time to get that backpack full of cash because Juice is on his way up. He is getting distracted by every pair of legs he sees on the stairs, which makes him appropriately assholey. Preston gets out of the room and bumps into Juice. They have a little interaction there in the hallway. So Juice now has seen him, but then he runs off. Juice lets him go, and Preston's on. He's on the free and clear back home.
Yeah,
Biederman must deal with the Juice though, and I'm just this upcoming clip. I just want to tell you, my sister and I still quote this just about every fucking day. This clip coming up right here. This is chicken in the pot.
Boom.
How may I help you, sir?
Big Juice, man. Quickly simple.
Everything is fine. Not to worry. The eagle has landed. The horse is in the barn. The chicken is in the pot.
Look here, man. I don't know nothing about no eagles landing and all of that. I don't know nothing about no horses running through the barn. And I certainly don't know nothing about no chickens being in a pot. You understand? But if you do me a favor, as to be so kind as to cash this check right there, I could be on my way.
They realized that Biederman gave the money to Preston and burned the check already, so there's no way to trace him back because Preston put his name, probably address on the check, right? I don't know.
Probably endorsed it somehow,
address, Yeah, put his name at their minimum on there, but Biederman took the opportunity to burn the check in his office.
Yeah.
Destroy the evidence. I guess that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Preston passes a mansion on his way up the road with a backpack full of cash and decides to take the for sale sign down because he's going to buy it. And
this is the most depressing part. But go ahead.
Okay. I have this as outrageous for many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
First of which, he somehow knew how much Carl was bidding for it in real time. So bad guy who is laundering the money through Biederman is at this house up the street from Preston trying to buy it, puts in a bid for $150,000. And Preston decides to call to upbid Carl, somehow knowing because he puts in a bid for $160,000, having not heard the previous bidder, not even knowing there is a previous bidder. Basically, I don't understand this bit of magic here.
He's just Price is Writing, but he doesn't know who he's Price is writing against.
Yeah, he just throws out a figure. It happens to be the $10,000 escalation that it ought to be. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Number two, he buys it eventually for $300,000, which it's a castle.
Yeah.
It is not a $300,000 property.
Well, I mean,
even
they
in
are
94.
They are exaggerating for comedic effect, but even in 1994, it's not right. But it's really depressing where it's every boomer that's oh, why are you still renting? It's why can't you just get a $300,000 starter home? It's because your home that you're trying to sell is worth $300,000, but you're not going to bud for less than $1 million. You fucking geriatric social security mining fuck who's never going to let me retire, and you're going to die right before climate change takes over, and then I'm just going to ground up all your ashes and blast you into the sun, and hopefully that'll create enough of a shadow to reverse the climate issue. You fucking boomers. I hate them so much. Go ahead.
As they give the rest of their money to Biederman to burn in his office instead of handing to their children.
Yeah.
Number three, they don't ask for proof of income or anything.
Yeah.
They don't need to know anything about this computer voice. They just sell the house to him.
No pre-approvals, no months. no months-long thing where it's like, we need 90 days of check stub, but it's day 91 of this negotiation, so we need 90 more days of check stub starting from this one day past the fucking day.
Yeah. This guy's throwing out a number like 300,000. We don't even have to check his credit. He's good for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's just fucking saying it, but we gotta
never gonna own land.
So he bought the house for $300,000, and it's not even a house. It's literally made of stone.
It's a castle.
It is a castle.
It's a literal castle.
So now he has $700,000 left, right?
Yeah.
Preston is throwing cash around the room when he gets home in celebration. May I remind you, this is the hand and foot office. Who are hand and foot? I mentioned before. The brothers who stole the money he has.
They
no
were
problem.
They were willing to risk it all for $11, and you're just making it fucking rain.
And he's throwing money around like it's a fucking wood chipper in there. There's shit flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And his brothers might come in and pound the shit out of him. Not. I don't mean like in a Shay kind of way. I mean like in a violent brother.
Like an actual, like we're trying to hurt you, not trying to scar you.
Right. I just had to get that off my chest. What a fucking dumb move. Carl and Juice threaten Biederman. They head out to find Preston, a local kid-friendly event or two.
Yeah.
Trying to find Preston. I just feel like it's a bad course of action. I don't know what line would be if you need to just find a kid. But like going to the
have
mall,
you seen my son? He's this little wiener with like a bowl cut, and he ran off.
Yeah,
when we were spelunking, and I want to get him home safe. It's my only weekend with him, and his mother's never gonna let me have another one if I don't find.
Yeah, because of what I've done. Yeah, yeah, that's better. So Preston then sets up a limo to pick him up at his new mansion. And he is grounded because of what he said to his father earlier, which was really not that bad, but Dad's a dickhead, remember. So Brothers is supposed to be watching him, but they don't bother to check on him. He sneaks out the window. He goes and hangs out with the limo driver named Henry, who at first doesn't believe him. Says, get your hands off the vehicle. I've got a client, blah, blah, blah. Preston's like, I am the client. And Henry's like, I don't believe you. But then he throws like $100,000 in his lap or some shit. He's just got like this fucking fat stat. Yeah, every time he did that, I got fucking mad, like hate watching money.
You and I are both like, if I got between like student loans and like my car payment, I got like $30K left of debt. And it's like, dude, I would wipe that shit out. I'd buy every shade of fake mustache I could have.
100%, yeah.
I would go do relief work in Tornado Alley and disappear and then live off that cash without anybody knowing my name for the next several years. But then when I realized I want to remember what my kids' faces look like, I would show up in the bushes and look through the window. I'm just making this up hypothetically.
With a very expensive pair of binoculars you bought. For
the most expensive binoculars,
the ones that FBI agents who pose as bank tellers can afford.
Like the glass is treated with diamond. Yes. So you really zoom in. I think that's how
so when you're like, I'll date you in 6 years, but for now I'll watch you from the trees. Anyway. Henry, after getting this stack of bills in his pocket, says, fuck it. I don't care if I have a client waiting for me anymore who is an adult. I'm just going to take this kid wherever he wants to go. So they head off and have a shopping spree. By that, I mean they buy out entire stores, which just, like, fucking annoys me also.
Yeah.
And they, like, shoot darts at each other and, like, a Radio Shack or something. Like, I didn't know what the fuck that store was. With, like, the falling rain and the alarm clocks and the TVs and shit. I was like, I don't know. I couldn't. It's like a what was it, Tweeter?
Tweeter and the Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz.
Yeah, the Wiz. Oh, my God. Dude, that'd be a sick place to have a fucking Nerf gun fight.
Yeah.
In the Wiz, yeah. Anyway, on the way home, somehow, they see Shay, the pedophile bank teller. running along the side of the road. She's still, as far as Preston knows, a bank teller here. Just out for a nightly stroll. Isn't that a coincidence? It's total. It's like normal FBI cover, if you ask me, to be running around at 9 p.m. on a hot Thursday night.
Yeah.
Just hoping to catch Carl and Juice and Peterman, but accidentally running into your boy crush from the bank.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she's hoping to accomplish, really, but she runs up to a surveillance van. And I don't know. I guess you have to see it. So check this out. This is Nice Wheels.
Stop! Pull over, Henry. It's Shay. Stop! Hey!
Ah! You scared me.
Sorry.
Preston, right?
You've got a good memory.
Great kid.
Thanks.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice wheels.
Oh, this? It's my boss, Mr. McIntosh. Do you want to ride?
No, thanks. I'm out of shape.
Not from where I'm sitting, you aren't.
So, I'm thinking about coming into the bank tomorrow and opening my account.
Wow, you got the $200 already?
Just about.
All right, well, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Is that him? Is that Bitterman?
No, some kid who came into the bank today.
Nice wheels for a kid.
Yeah, it says it belongs to his boss. A guy named McIntosh.
McIntosh. When are we going to see Bitterman?
I honest to God, why is she running on the side of the road, like up to a surveillance van?
That's one of those plot armor
Middle of
things,
the night.
dude. Like, there's like, just throw her there, and no one's gonna ask any questions 30 years later on a podcast. See,
Yeah,
the big problem with
they're
these movies.
gonna-
The big problem with every movie we do is like in the 80s and like the straight to VHS stuff, like people took these things as work and they're like, no one's going to see this in 20 years. I'll just be able to like fucking get my paycheck and go on with my life.
Yeah, right.
And 30 years later, she's a fucking pedophile.
You see what she was wearing, trying to seduce him. The side of the road, knew he was coming up in his limo.
Yeah.
Preston's dad heads out of the house the next day, but yet he cannot get out of that driveway. You know why? Because Preston's got it completely covered with like trucks and shit. All the stuff he's putting on his new house, should I say castle, 4 houses down.
Yeah.
Like literally 4 houses down, which is really funny later. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
And then Preston really impresses Dad by getting all of these guys to move out of his way. Let my dad go to work. Come on, guys, clear a path. You know, so Preston's dad's like, wow, good job, kid. Oh, I'm super impressed.
So proud of you. Maybe you could buy me that software that teaches me how to fuck your mom better.
Another limitless money montage making me madder than a mule with a mosquito on his manhood. Shay stops by the house to see McIntosh, and she brings a grooming account a bank account application with her because she was thinking about fucking Preston for some reason when she went over to McIntosh's. And she lets it slip. She gives the whole game away at the end of this clip. This one's called Know a Good Man.
Hiya. I didn't expect to see you here.
What you doing here?
Oh, baby.
I came by to see Mr. McIntosh.
Oh, no, he's in a meeting.
That's okay, I'll wait. I just really need to see him.
He's in meetings all day.
All day?
Okay.
Hey, I missed you at the bank. I
sloshing
thought
in
you
the
were going to come by
background
and
is
see
her
me about
just
opening
moistening.
up an account.
I had to work.
Wow, this is where you work? Not too shabby.
Comfortable.
I brought an application. Do you still want to open up an account with me?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your deposit?
I'll go get it.
Okay, great.
There you go. Gushing.
That's amazing!
Sorry, just printed it.
$200. Looks like you fell into some money, huh?
I make a living.
Yeah, well, I guess Mr. McIntosh. He knows a good man when he sees one. Will he be opening up an account with us?
Maybe.
Yeah?
That was it right there. a good man. She's like trying to justify to herself why she's attracted to this fucking kid.
Yeah, like acting like she
He's
does.
just about
Like
there.
she thinks he's older than she is, even though he
Yeah.
clearly
He's a good
hasn't had his
man.
first growth spurt yet.
Also, can you like just set up a bank account from someone's like house? Can you carry around an
Not in
application?
'93, but like I could open up a checking account right now if I wanted to. But
Yeah,
like,
sure. You
not
could
in
on your
1990.
phone,
No, because like, dude, even in 2010, dude, like my debit card got hacked during like that Target data breach. Like I bought
remember
basketball
that
shorts,
shit, yeah.
and then like a
Happened to
week
my
later,
grandma,
like
too.
all my money was gone, and I was in South Norwalk, and I have Milford Bank.
Yeah.
And I don't carry cash. I still don't. I never did.
Yeah.
And I was like, how I had to borrow cash from a coworker to get gas to get home from work because like the only alternative was like write a check to myself, which I didn't have because my checks were at home.
Right.
I was like, what, yeah. And
That's
also
a
my
fucked
money was all
situation.
taken from my account. It was one of those things where it's like, oh shit, I gotta do all this. I had to go in person, get all this paperwork done, like get a provisionary money back while the investigation was happening, pay back my coworker, and like it was a whole fucking. So that was
that's
2010
rough.
or 11. So like I can only imagine in
rough, brother.
'93, like you got to like give them your blood to open a fucking savings account.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
Or other bodily fluids.
Yeah, the plasma.
Okay.
Or you're talking about the
Preston asks her out on a date, and she says yes because she's a sick fuck.
Yeah.
Which leads him to getting advice from Henry. And that is our next clip here. This one's called Decent Advice, because this always stuck with me.
It really is too. It's not.
It always stuck with me.
It's really not bad advice.
You know what they call me downtown? The Babe Meister. Think about it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the real deal on dating, which I know, okay? First of all, women love a great body. They love, look at this bod. Whoa, see, of course, you got a bod now that's of a Greek god, really. Think about it. I mean, women like you to have a good bod because they want to feel they're protected. You might have to fight some guy, But not with those arms. You don't want to hit a guy with those arms because those pythons would take a guy's head off. Seriously, you're buff. But we're going to get you chiseled, okay? Oh, wait, whoa. I'm having a vision here of a date, the perfect date for you guys.
Stay Kevin!
Ho, my little friend, you really have the hots for this one, huh? Hey, if you really want to go upscale, that all-you-can-eat salad bar, women love that. Take some with you, Line your pockets with plastic bags. Put the food in there, because it doesn't say all-you-can-eat here. Does it say here on the side? I don't think so. So you take something back for later. A little snackaroo.
Yeah, man.
Oh, women love that. You get home and you got a pocket full of hot wings. There's nothing more that impresses a woman. Get yourself some flowers, get yourself a great body, some nice hair, some good clothes, a car, and learn to say words like non-committal. You are a date and a half, pal.
Honestly, like,
He's right.
it is escalated to absurdity, but he's like, all right, so take care of yourself physically.
Yeah.
Women like snacks.
Yes.
And like that, and like act a little nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like you don't care about them, and then they'll drive them mad. I think that's like okay advice.
It's so solid, dude. But like, also the like
pocket full of hot wings.
Say all you can eat here.
Yeah.
Like line your pockets with plastic bag, like so you can just grab with your fist and shove into the Ziploc in your pockets.
Yeah.
Like I fucking love that, man. I've never done it, but like it doesn't say all you can eat.
I've never done it either, but like it's. If it was like an upscale buffet, I'd be tempted. Like bring like the plastic lined backpack and just like dump all the ribs in there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then when they argue, you give them that line. It doesn't say here.
Yeah.
Like I could take it home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they have some of them have a strict policy against like taking food home with you. But I one more thing though, if you get home drunk with a girl and you got some good hot wings on you. Like
you don't even need the woman, dude. If you're drunk and you have hot wings, it's like go to bed, lady. Like,
fair enough.
I mean, it's better to have both, but like I wouldn't be mad with just one.
Yeah. Some hot wings straight from the pocket. If you lined them properly, should still be warm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You got to
stitch
those.
the Ziploc in there.
Yeah, they might steam in the baggie and like they lose their crispiness.
Yeah, they're not gonna be crispy, but you know what? They're still covered in buffalo, so who cares?
That's true.
Preston goes off on that date with Shay. And he asks her a bunch of probing questions on behalf of Mr. McIntosh, which is really just him being like, would you actually date me?
Yeah.
And she refuses to give solid answers. She's like, this is really personal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
I'm going to nudge, nudge your winker, winker, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's like, maybe.
Yep.
I mean, look at this awkward shit. This is our clip, longing look.
I'm just processing. I apologize for my lack of interruptions in this. It's just so fucked up.
It was really fun. And I had such a good time.
This was right after the fountain, right?
Too. Good night, Preston.
Yes. Yeah. We should have
She's all wet.
She's soaked.
Bye-bye.
Good night, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Victorious music. It's like a baseball movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like you just hit the winning home run. Yeah. Like he just smashed, basically.
So you having a party Friday?
Oh, yeah, it's Mr. McIntosh's birthday.
Oh, I thought you...
He pointed to the fences, and then he pointed to the chick in the front row, and then he pointed to the edible arrangement with pictures of himself in like the gift goodie bag that Derek Jeter has. And he's like, you, me, in there.
And then he opened up the little container that had the necklace in it. And he was like, here, Mr. McIntosh wants you to have this.
I'm Mr. McIntosh.
I'm Derek Jeter.
I'm Kevin Conn.
Preston sends Shay off with a gift basket after the limo ride.
Yeah, exactly. Like the edible arrangement. It's just like the picture of him and her, but like his face is on both of them.
No, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh my god, fuck. That's horrible. I gotta call out Henry, man. That the limo driver seems like pretty cool up until this point, but
yeah,
if you think about it, he's just cool. If this like 11-year-old gets railroaded by some adult woman,
I'm not defending the limo driver by any means, but I feel like part of the unspoken like job description is you're kind of getting a nice salary, not just for driving people around, but for just like they're buying your silence because you're driving around like mobsters and celebrities and like I think at a certain point you just like it's just like white noise to you, and you don't even think about the fact that this woman's trying to give like an 11-year-old an over the pants HJ after a sprinkler session. So he's just like, another day at the office.
Yeah, it just goes as the window between him and them goes up.
Okay.
Close.
Ugh.
He's like, God, I need another job. So after this, Juice and Carl and Biederman decide to go to the local park. Preston's looking for some fun. He's kind of lonely. They find him there. And no, dude, I'm totally fucking up the timeline. Juice, Carl, and Biederman barely miss Preston and Shay.
Yeah.
They escape into the limo, which happens before this whole scene. So I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this before.
It doesn't matter.
The three bad guys chase the pedophile and the child into the limo, and they escape just barely. But I wanted to mention that. After this scene that you just saw, it is established that on Friday we have date number 2. Preston is planning a giant double birthday party for him and Mr. McIntosh's boss, who's giving him all the money, who doesn't exist. Preston hires an event planner, and she just like straight up steals some money out of the backpack, which really fucking bugged me too.
Yeah.
He asks Henry to chill, and this is where it turns out that Henry has a life outside of Preston. Good for him. So Preston's like, where else do I turn? Butch isn't my friend. My brothers fucking hate me. Everyone hates me because I'm just a little shit. And Shay is like, recovering from her good time last night. So I'm going to head to the park. Carl, Juice, and Biederman are driving around at the park looking for him. And they do indeed see him, chase him down with their car, which leads to a fucking stunning turn of events. Preston escapes. He gets out of the way of Juice. Juice goes like flying into a pond. I think we're supposed to laugh at Juice. It's not funny. Like the way that they shot it just doesn't like it. It looks like Juice intentionally ran into the pond, in my opinion. It just looks bad. And then, by some, hijinks, he drops his backpack in the woods. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, when he realizes that, he goes back, he like doubles back to find the backpack. It's not in the woods. It's in the middle of a fucking field.
Yeah.
And that really bothered me because nobody picked it up or anything. It's just, and there's this guy picking it up, looking inside like, oh shit, money. So he goes to grab it, right? And the person comes by and grabs the backpack, and the guy gets away with like $30 or something in his hand. And Peterman and Carl and Juice are all whipping the car around this guy. It actually was kind of a cool action shot.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Of the backpack grab and the car swirling around the guy. I thought that was kind of cool. And then Preston's being chased down by a fucking Mercedes or whatever on his bicycle. He doesn't get run over. He goes like a quarter mile to get away, and then goes up a ramp. So does the Mercedes. And lands on top of 4 parked cars on the other side of the ramp. What's my problem with this scene? What happens here? I can understand maybe Carl getting away from the cops who were like, oh, we don't really know what happened. Everything looks fine. We're going to let him go. The bike is broken, but the kid's got to check for it. Whatever. Justify that how you want. But landing on top of 4 cars with your car, and this dude's a felon, like an escaped prisoner with a drug dealer, no doubt, and like a white collar bank criminal in the back seat, and they're literally sitting on top of 4 other cars.
Yeah,
how do we explain them getting out of this situation?
Future,
Jesus Christ! Like, there's no fucking way they get out of this.
No,
they are fucked.
Even if they leave the vehicle,
over now.
There's a plate number that's probably like, even if they swap, it's going to get traced back to them somehow.
They're 100% fucked.
Yeah.
Right away.
Even if they're using a fake plate, like, well, you replace that with something and we know that it's this one and you probably went to this person to do it. Like,
yeah. I mean,
there's too
in
much
a John Wick kind of way, but like, it's just not
too much.
Here.
There's too much moving parts to like not get caught.
Yeah. There's no chance. So Preston goes back to the party that the event planner is planning for him, and the party event planner gives him the bill to look at now that the big Friday bash commences. Which I felt like the pacing was wrong here because like a lot of setup for the movie, and then all the money shit just happens in like a half an hour. It feels like
like 25 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're at the climax of like the money situation. Like, here comes the problem, and the event planner's like, "Here's $100,000 bill for the party that you asked me to throw." Even after the like hundreds of thousands of dollars I stole out of your backpack or whatever. Yeah. And Preston panics. He heads up to his office to crunch the numbers in his computer. He's only got $300 left, Rob, according to the computer. But wait. I crunched the numbers too. He literally has $494,796.75 left.
Now, are there hidden costs you're not considering? Like maybe off, like in movies, like you're like, it's like they don't show people pooping in movies because people poop and that's just a waste of runtime. Do you think maybe he bought like a bunch of horse stables that we just don't know about, that we're not privy to?
I would agree. I would tend to agree with you. Only he's got a snow cone machine in the budget on the computer for $750.
Oh, so he's documenting it. He's got a paper trail.
He's documenting every single thing.
Damn.
I added it all up. It was 504,000. Like,
so he's still pretty good. He's still in good shape.
Yeah. So he should have another $500,000 according to his own budget that they had the gall to show on screen.
Yeah,
which you never do.
That's a bad move.
I was bothered by money this entire movie. So when they showed the budget for like how he blew $1 million in 6 days, I'm like, okay, well, let me add it up and see if it adds up to what they say it adds up to.
they gotta do it like an Archer when their accountant Cyril's like cooking the books, but like you just see like the black and green like numbers like floating up real fast on the reflection of his glasses. So you know he's like moving units.
Yeah.
But you can't like quantify it,
No way to
That's
know
what they
how.
should have done. That's what they should have done.
Yeah. Or they should have just like put 2 other things in the budget that are stupid.
Added up to that amount. Because because I don't know, most movies have like 500 people on the fucking payroll that could have like fact checked that.
Somebody could have noticed.
Get some production assistant to be like, hey, do you know what 5 + 5 is? A million?
Right.
Okay, you're hired.
Yeah. According to this movie, 5 + 5 = 5 because half of his entire budget is still left.
Yeah.
So Preston goes looking for Henry to drive him home after his father gives an impassioned speech about how he loves his son and how he made mistakes, thinking all the while he was talking to Mr. McIntosh. Really, it was just Preston on the other side of the chair. Mm-hmm. He tugged at the heartstrings. So Preston runs down there. He chases after his dad. This is why it's funny that they live 4 houses down from each other.
Yeah.
He chases the car for like maybe half a house. So he's got like 3.5 houses left to run to catch up with his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that. He turns around and he's like, Henry, where's the limo driver? My limo driver, Henry. And Henry's nowhere to be found. I'm like, why don't you just like walk down to your house? It's literally 4 houses away. We saw this earlier. But he's miles away now, somehow. Anyway, Dad makes good. He wants to go home, but he goes instead to sit and stare at some static on his million TVs in his super cool house.
That was a cool shot. I liked that
shot.
shot.
Yeah, all the static TVs
really
and stuff.
Captures the loneliness of modern life, where it's just us.
It did. Yeah. But, the event planner calls off the whole party, so he's like, fuck, what do I do now? Like, I'm in debt. Like, the event planner seems to be okay with just, like, cutting her losses.
Yeah.
Everybody at the party just takes their presents back.
That's the exact opposite of every event planner I've ever met. If their invoice is off by a nickel, you'll hear about it, dude.
Yeah. You are paying with one of your testicles for that discrepancy. So he's sitting there, like, about to cry, whatever. And what's her face? Shay goes running out of the house because Preston lashed out at her about being a gold digger, which is something that like Henry and his brothers put in his ear. Yeah. And it leads us to our next abuser, which is only 7 seconds long. But who runs worse, her or Steven Seagal? You be the judge with this abuser.
It would be a thought muffin, right? The seed the brothers planted.
Yes, a thought muffin, yes.
Okay.
Freshly baked.
Nice.
In the audio oven.
Riggs?
Riggs!
I think Seagal's still funnier, dude.
Yeah, I mean, her run was pretty fucking funny, but that's fair. I think Seagal might say it here. Preston gets pressed again by event planner who calls off the festivities, and Preston like takes the mic over and does the whole like, I'm gonna call the event off myself, which was more bad acting from the staff on this one, and we just got to play it for you. This one's Party's Over.
Mr. McIntosh is a fraud.
She's right. I hate to tell you this, but there's been a terrible mistake, and nobody should have been invited. McIntosh is gone, and he's not coming back. So I think you should all leave too, so go on.
Close down the bar. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on, Ange. Move it.
So
that was just pretty rough stuff.
Just to clarify, the kid admitted, I had to look it up. He admitted to committing a federal felony on top of the identity theft that he also did.
Yes.
And he gets off
but everyone's
free.
just so mad about the party being a bust that they just leave him alone.
I didn't get my funnel cake.
He heads back to the staticky TVs, and who busts in the front door but Biederman, Juice, and Carl, the bad guys. That kid Butch from earlier, he led them straight to him, which is why you want to try to befriend the snitch, you know? He'll be
he wants to
snitching
have a
on
good
you
side.
if you don't.
Yeah.
So, Carl, like, throws a fit, throws a controller, throws some shit around, and then grabs Preston. And he's like, "Where's Rachel? Where are they?" Oh, I'm sorry. He's like, "Macintosh, where is he?" And then Preston's like, there was no Macintosh. And then he's like, you got to hear it for yourself.
All right.
This is, huh?
Dad, what do you think, Juice?
Oh, yeah, I like the pad. Look real nice.
You can handle it?
Oh, I like this.
Got the TV?
TV.
Drums?
Drums.
All kind of toys.
You got a little taste, a little flavor.
What's this thing here?
No, I don't think I've seen one of those before.
Preston, how you work this?
When you turn the knob,
You know, you really shouldn't let him in such a nice house as this. I mean, all your stuff could get broken up.
Kid, where's Macintosh?
nowhere.
He's nowhere. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Where is he?
There is no Macintosh. I made him up.
Calendars.
It was me the whole time.
Don't give me that. Who bought this house?
You? You outbid me? Wait a minute. You trying to tell me that this little bitty boy right here outbids you with your own money?
Be a fly on the wall, okay, Juice? Listen, kid, you know it's illegal.
Kind of funny.
Marie
Juice is like,
Calendars.
you are fucking an idiot. Anyway, Biederman convinces Carl to take on the Macintosh identity, which is kind of a cool little wrinkle in the story. But while they're discussing the details, Preston escapes. Home Alone montage to commence here. He defeats Juice and Biederman through like really stretchy means with like out really hurting them. But he's caught by Thin Diesel, who's now on his like super rampage. And the other two come in to catch him after the like pool cage incident where Carl looks like he's about to drown or whatever, but he chokes Preston and the other tag guys run in. But then the FBI director, pedophile herself, Shay, comes in with the rest of the FBI. And they're like, explain the situation. And Carl's like, I'm Macintosh. Get off my property. But bad move. Don't do this to El Guapo. You know why? Because they hit him with the evasion, fraud, and laundering for all of the misdeeds done in Macintosh's behalf.
Yeah.
So they say, let's grab Biederman too, because he's obviously involved in the scheme. Let's grab the guy because he's black. And the three villains get hauled off to the prison. And Preston's like, damn it, like nothing really worked out for me after all this. So he goes in to talk to the lady herself, Miss Shay. And they have a bit of an uncomfortable conversation here. If you ask me, this one is called It's a Date.
And it is.
What's your badge?
Shay Stanley, FBI.
Cool.
Yeah, just stretch it all the way across there.
Wait a minute. So that means our date? Just for your job?
Well, it started out like that.
I should have known.
Hey, I wouldn't have traded that night for anything.
So when can I see you again, Shay?
Why don't you give me a call in, say, about 10 years?
5.
7.
6.
Okay. It's a date.
Still a minor. Still a minor in 6 years. Still a minor. Hasn't gone to prom yet.
So disgusting. At the end of that clip, you will see if you go to our YouTube channel.
Yeah. www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
They fucking kiss. Not kidding.
Slow.
Lips smacking.
Yeah.
This adult woman. How did they get any woman to agree to do this with a child on camera? I'll never know.
Let's
I
see.
don't
The
understand.
movie had a $10 million budget, and she's the second person listed in the cast. So that's probably the reason.
Yes, yeah. So she got a mill out of that. Smoocher. 6 years later, and they can bang it out. No worries. Henry and Preston patch things up. That's the limo driver. He gets a bunch of ice cream out of the deal. Does Henry? He gets like a giant garbage can worth of ice cream out of the deal. And then when Dad and Pressels get back to the house, the mother and brothers have a cake for him. Isn't that cute? And he blows out the candles thinking about Shay, who he has the picture of on his wall. He's gonna get her. Yeah. He's gonna go and have sex with her. That's his wish. So he blows the candles out, and that's the movie.
He's gonna think about her for the next 6 years while he's making splatties.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Okay, so there you have it. There's that really shitty movie that was actually a little bit fun. There are scenes that I still remember from my childhood. Yeah,
it's not well assembled, but like the bones are in more competent hands. This could have been like a fun, like Richie Rich type movie.
Yeah,
you know, nothing groundbreaking or like jaw dropping, but like, oh, I could watch this every 3 years with my kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not this one. I'm not watching this one with my kids ever.
No, because of the adult on child contact. Is that why?
And like just teaching kids that you can get away with money laundering and not get
that
consequences.
Yeah,
for
he got away with it. Yeah,
because if you have kids, their world's small. Who are they going to launder money from? Huh? The provider, right?
Yeah.
You know why I'm getting any ideas?
Line in your pockets like it's a all you can eat there buffet. You know what I mean?
We went out for burgers tonight. Nothing fancy. $80.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids having that kind of spending power. At least for another few years.
Bro.
Yeah.
Can't go out anywhere without spending like $60 at minimum.
Yeah.
All right, let's start to the offensive minigame.
You risked all of our lives just to spy on people's Amazon cart.
That's offensive. All right.
Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst movie of the season so far. It's up against Blank Check, so let's see how we do in the offensive minigame. What are the moments that tickled us the most in our, I don't know, no-no areas? Because these are the offensive moments. Chopping Chi-Chi's cheeks from Dragon Ball Evolution. Or Driver dramatizing Japanese drawl. You might remember, but they do a sumo fight, and Henry is doing a Japanese accent the whole time. Pretty offensive.
Can I have a really quick sidebar, like 5-second comment? There's a movie from the year like 2000 or 1999 called Hotel, and it's like John Malkovich, Selma Hayek, like it's a bunch of big names. Very low budget film, but there's a film being made in a hotel and it's going wrong, and then the guy dies, and the documentarian played by Hayek is like trying to like film the behind the scenes, and she gets into it with Lucy Liu, and they're pulling her away, and Selma Hayek like fucking peak form, by the way.
Yeah,
it's just like
doing
the.
Oh my god! Really? Oh my god! Wow, that's fucked.
And they just start fucking wailing on each other. It's a funny movie. It's not great, but like, it reminded me.
Gotta check it out now. Jesus Christ! Fuck yeah, it's offensive.
Yeah,
offensive. All right, how about No Balls from Dragon Ball Evolution or Proof of Income?
Those are both tough because they're both impossible and don't exist in this world. So like, I guess Proof of Income because like Dragon Ball is ultimately anime or fantasy or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're willing to suspend some disbelief, but like as a functional adult who like has to like you have the proof of income to like fucking go to the dentist now. So it's like I don't know.
Get your kids into fucking kindergarten.
Yeah, yo, the pre-K paperwork was fucking insane last year.
Yeah.
And I had to do it all over again for At least until middle school, I think I'm set. But
nice.
I don't believe it. It's like it took me 2 out of the movie to like even reasonably enjoy it.
Sure.
So blank check.
Okay, cool. So we usually flip it around, so I'll go with blank check first here. Agent Shay's adolescent attraction, or oh my god, I wrote the wrong fucking thing. I wrote one from Little Fockers on here.
Well, it already won.
You know, it doesn't matter though. So I wrote the Pam stamp. What's worse?
The pedophilia. An adult being stalked by or like obsessed by another adult is like they could deal with it like adults.
Yeah.
This kid doesn't have a fully developed prefrontal cortex because he's 11.
Right. So he doesn't know whether or not he wants to have sex with someone.
Even if he gets like a raging little boner from her, he still doesn't know logically whether or not that's a good thing or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed. So the offensive clearly goes to blank check. Let's throw it to bad credit names, and then we'll figure out what else, like how else it stacks up. Blank check versus Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's do it.
Column, Keating, Turk, Pipkin, Marvel Wakefield, Curly, and John Bush. Bye.
Curly and John Bush?
Yeah, Curly.
Nice.
And
Curly
John Bush. Turk Pimpkin was one of my favorites too.
Turk Pimpkin's good, yeah.
Okay, so blank check versus Dragon Ball Evolution. Let's play that bumper for the movie comparison.
He's the goddamn enemy. Yeah. Well, I got bigger fish to fry than watching clouds.
Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
It's over.
All right.
All right, for production. So for blank check, it's Apex Predator in the kiddie pool.
Okay.
And for fuck, I have the wrong goddamn notebook, motherfucker. Why am I so bad at this? For Dragon Ball Evolution, it was
it was we were with it here. It was pulled from too many sources, I think, right? Or something like that. Something along the lines. It was just like not too many cooks, but like
it was something about you're right, it's like original material massacre or something, but like
not matching the source material, which versus pedophilia. So I'm gonna go with the pedophilia.
Yeah, let's go with the pedophilia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I don't feel like I fucked up. Thank you. You made me feel better. Acting, what was worse, blank check or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, agree. Offensive goes to blank check.
Yep.
So, I mean, I say cover to cover. It doesn't matter that we're using it multiple times. Dialogue, what was worse, Dragon Ball Evolution or blank check?
Dragon Ball is worse. I think all around, because it's still a Disney production. Like they still had like a team like storyboarding this shit out of it. They just kind of fumbled.
There's some good moments.
They fumbled like the stuff between the beats, but like if in more competent hands, like it's pretty solid beats for like a kids movie. So
yeah,
Dragon Ball worse. Yeah.
Kamehameha for Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's our demerit for blank check?
I don't know. It's either the complicitness in money laundering or once again the sparking up the banging a minor tree or trying to bang a minor tree.
Barking up the banging a minor tree?
Barking up the bang a minor tree, yeah.
What's worse?
That one.
Awesome. Okay, blank check then.
Hey, can I throw one thing out here because I think some people are gonna think we're leaning too hard into this whole like adult child dynamic. So I'm gonna make it really simple for everyone.
Yeah.
If this was a male FBI agent,
oh my god,
and an 11-year-old girl,
yes,
would you be okay with it? No, you would not.
You would not.
You would not. Because that's a hardened man who can't even come without breaking glass into his palm.
Hardened, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yes.
needs to bite down on a tile just to fire out a dookie because he's broken his ribs so many times.
Yeah.
And he's after your
100%.
daughter.
And he's after your daughter. Yeah.
You don't
All
want
right. So, blank check, worst of the season. Next week, we are watching. Let's check the poll. It's Cosmic Sin.
Yeah, it's Cosmic Sin versus Cosmic Sin, and Cosmic Sin won. Now,
wow.
Disclaimer on this. We both adore Bruce Willis. Is that like a fair thing to say?
Yes.
I'd say
absolutely.
even in his bad
Fucking
movies, he still chews the scenery, and he's still like,
yeah, man.
he makes shittier movies better because of him, the same way Nicolas Cage does in a way. It's
Yeah,
like, you
but
can't save a bad script, but like your charisma can carry it. So he was aphasia or apaxia or whatever.
Yeah.
It's basically a kind of like advanced dementia. And what people didn't know at the time was he did a run of direct to streaming and direct to video on demand type stuff in 2021 before his diagnosis fully took hold. It was a cash grab. It was like, this is how I work. This is how I make money. My family's going to be spending a lot taking care of me and figuring out next steps and like looking for treatment. So he went on a tear of a shitload of movies to the point where like there was a Razzie category in 2021 of worst Bruce Willis movies this year, which they then redacted when they learned that he was ill. So I'm going to go into this one a little guarded because I do not want to be raining shit on Bruce Willis, who's like enhanced all of our lives, but was probably well into his decline at this point. But I also hear this is one of the better ones from that era. And I really kind of want to see it. So
I do too. I saw the trailer and it is trailer trash. For sure.
So it might be hard to watch. I'm not going to try making jokes at Bruce Willis's expense unless we find out he was a ghost the whole time. And then I kind of got
Right.
Thyme.
THYME.
THYME. Yes, exactly. All right. So Cosmic Sin next week. Is that everything? We cover everything on Blank Check. So we finally cashed this check. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Why don't you plug us?
Plug us like Preston wanted to plug Shay.
Well, that 30-year-old. Anyway,
if you were in his shoes, how would you handle it before I plug us? Would you be like,
I would bang her.
Yeah, same. So as a father, morally reprehensible.
Yes.
As a
100%.
potential 11-year-old boy in Preston Waters' shoes in the same situation, Pound Town. Like
all the way. 100%.
I don't know better. I'm just a little preteen.
Right. Yeah.
She took advantage of me.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, in his situation,
I'm not the one going to jail.
Exactly. But you've got the story to tell all your friends at the schoolyard about how you bagged that. www.theworstmovieevermade.com. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, of all places. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram. You could email us. We're on Overcast. We're on Pocket Cast. We're on Podbean, Podsqueeze. Our little feed goes to all the things.
Yeah.
So if you search the worst movie ever made, you will find a picture, an animated picture of Chris and I puking on a bunch of VHS tapes.
You will.
www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Chris, what's your last word?
Pedophile.
Ooh. That's quality. All right.
Yeah, right.
Let's get out of here. See you next week, guys.
Babe.
All you cats and chicks out there.
Thanks, Shay. Schmade. JK, Mr. K, Jeff, Joanne, Dustin, Hendra Crump, Dr. Ezekiel, Slow Drip, dear listener, Vernon Carl, Stormy, Chris, Lex,
that's offensive.
And you, dear listener, oh, how we love you, Robert. Love you too.
Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
And Kayla.
All right, guys. We will see you next week with Cosmic Sin.
Bye, Jelly.
Bye, Jelly School. Ow! Stop! Oh, wrong chat. Where do I go? General.
Do a Shay and Preston.